Order! Order! You are an incorrigible delinquent at times. Behave yourself, man!
Choosing the next Prime Minister, which probably is not a description at this stage that anyone would dream of applying to the Labour leadership battle. So we'll stay with the Conservatives for the time being, take advisement on what we do next. Michael Gove, if you've just woken up or got in from a night shift, is to stand for the Conservative leadership, saying, and I quote, that he does not believe Boris Johnson can provide the leadership. Brutus, et tu, Gove. Boris probably isn't saying this morning, but we'll find out what he is saying in the course of this hour, according to the schedule. And remember, all bets are off at 12 noon. That's when the nominations close. So in between now and then, the picture will become clearer. Shall we have a look at what the picture looks like now? Shall we have a little listen to some of the runners and riders, see what they've got to say for themselves? The front runner, it would appear, the early favourite, even before Michael Gove apparently spiked Boris Johnson's guns, was Theresa May.
I grew up the daughter of a local vicar and the granddaughter of a regimental sergeant major. Public service has been a part of who I am for as long as I can remember. And I know I'm not a showy politician. I don't tour the television studios. I don't gossip about people over lunch. I don't go drinking in Parliament's bars. I just get on with the job in front of me.
Speaking at an EU meeting yesterday, I quite like that line. It sounded persuasive, didn't it? It sounded nice, sounded warm. Andrea Leadsom?
Pay going down, competition for school places, competition for the housing market. It's an outrage. It's all a result of a careless, undemocratic European Union institutions inflicting this upon us because they don't give a stuff. And I can tell you, I've been as an energy minister and as a city minister all around Europe, yes, in limousines. And I sit there eating this 5-course meal, drinking this fabulous wine, thinking, what on earth are we doing? We are so far removed from what's going on the ground. So we on the Leave campaign, we're a bunch of independence freedom fighters.
We're a bunch of independence freedom fighters. Now, I've mentioned to you in the past that this real decision will be taken by what the newspapers decide to share with you. So just see how much of this comes out in the coming days with regards to Andrea Leadsom. She has received plenty of financial backing from the offshore hedge fund run by her brother-in-law, a chap called Peter de Poutron, as indeed has the EU skeptic think tank called Open Europe. And as you know, offshore hedge funds generally don't pay the tax they should be paying, and yet are allowed to run and buy things like care homes that we saw collapse on an epic scale not too long ago in this country, as a private hospital in Bath run by a hedge fund. So, by all means, give her a fair hearing, but this notion of being freedom fighters, unshackled, unfettered by loyalties to any other institutions, is perhaps a little bit wide of the mark.